Hello and welcome to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. This time around I wanted to share with you footage of a brand new mount and minion added in 5.0. These are the Iron Frog Mover and the Iron Frog Ambler. Designed to mimic a robotic frog relevant to the Dwarven storyline in Colucia, are obtained then as a direct currency exchange from Fate rewards. The Fate in question, spawning in northern Colucia on this peninsula, called a Fate Most Formidable, will appear in Colucia at X33.2 Y21. This is part of the greater Fate chain in the zone and will reward you with the Be Still My Automatic Heart achievement if you get the highest rating possible. The Fate has a long respawn timer that I'm unsure of exactly at this point, so I won't mention it, and you will likely see plenty of people camping it in various instances, as we still have the instance system this close to the launch of the expansion. My advice to you then is to join a cross-world hunt link shell in addition to a hunt link shell local to your own server. That way, in theory, you can be notified if this spawns, if your link shell actually does shoutouts like this, which most do. The difficulty then only lies in actually getting there, which of course means you have to have unlocked the second part of Colucia, and obviously flying would help you get there faster, switching to the correct instance before it fills completely with people, and then battling the actual Fate itself. It's a cluster of mechanics which at high graphic settings and lower end machines may prove pretty much a lag fest that's completely unplayable. There's plenty of AoEs to avoid, ads to kill, and a sucking in mechanic to run away from. Either way, getting gold rating for the Fate will actually net you 6 formidable cogs, which is the currency needed. If you then go over to Yulmore at X10.2 Y11.7 at the vendor there, you will find the token exchange. Under the Glorious Gugors tab, you will find a selection of items that you can get for Fate rewards, including the special Fate in the Tempest that we'll reserve for another video. But you can see here the mount, the Iron Frog Mover, will cost you 12 tokens, and the minion another 6. So in total you will need to kill this Fate 3 times for the 18 tokens you will need for everything. This then is where many players, much like back with the Ixion Fate in Stormblood, are now resorting to hunt link shells to help plan ahead for these Fate spawns, and I highly recommend doing these as soon as possible before people lose interest. As is tradition with mount and minion videos, let's take a look at both of them and read their text. First, let's look at the mount. Summon your Iron Frog Mover, a dwarf-made automaton. Dwarven artisans have reinforced this automaton to improve lower body durability, as well as installed a propulsion unit to enable flight. The techniques employed in its creation are a jealously guarded secret, and a blight upon the beards of they who betray it. The hidden text reads, "Lally ho," a quote of every single dwarf. Terrestrial mode, as you see, will have the mount trundle around on its small wheels here, which is just hilarious, reminding me of like a target dummy or something like that. Whereas in the air, the large rocket boosters come to life and enable flight, and additionally this happens in the water as well. It uses, unfortunately, the generic mount music, so nothing specific. I would have preferred to have something related to the mount, but unfortunately we didn't get that this time around. I think this mount in particular has won many people over with its sheer stupidity and how glorious a flying robot frog truly is. You could argue that we haven't seen many creative mount ideas in Final Fantasy XIV of late. Clearly you could return with this, as it is certainly something unexpected, different, and completely hilarious to disprove that entirely. The limitation for future mounts just got expanded quite a bit, I think. Absolutely awesome. And additionally, if you have 6 tokens spare and want to grab yourself the minion in addition to the mount or on its own, then this is what that looks like as well. This is the Iron Frog Ambler minion, a darling, diminutive, dwarf-made automaton. This diminutive automaton is designed to automatically load itself with the ore which serves as its energy source. However, the function appears to be overactive, resulting in it compulsively checking whether the ore is present. The wind-up key is a purely aesthetic addition. The hidden text reads, "A digging we will go," a quote there of Korut. So as you can see, you can force some emotes with your Mammotheer pet collection title on your character. A handover emote will get the frog to come towards you, and a poke emote will force its idle animation that it does occasionally, where it opens its head lid, takes out the ore mentioned in its flavor text, checks it's all good, and then immediately places it back inside, shutting the lid. It's an incredibly adorable collectible and suits the mount perfectly. I think personally I love the idea of miniature versions as well as full-size mounts based on monster models, and I really think they should do this more often with a lot of the other models we have in the game, to be honest. I think my time camping Fates has been totally worth it for these two items, and with plenty more collectibles left to obtain for videos in this expansion already, I've got my work cut out. Thank you all kindly for watching, happy frog hunting, and I'll see you all next time.